Hey friends, it's Michelle. Welcome back to my office. Welcome back to my dollhouse. And today I'm going to be showing you what my dolls are wearing for Halloween 2025. All right, so first up is Miss Raquel Reyes, dressed up as her great-grandmother Samantha Parkington. So the way I wanted to interpret Raquel's costume was basically like she wanted to dress up like her great-grandmother, but she didn't quite know how to. So we have a Love Shack fancy dress as the base, then the pinafore for Samantha's play outfit. So I'm imagining that when she went to Mount Bedford, she found some of Sam's clothes, but not all of them. So she placed the pinafore over her Love Shack fancy dress and then paired it with knee highs and the Clueless platforms, because of course you're going to wear platforms with your early 1900s Edwardian fit, right? And then this over-the-top bow that I think I got on a piece of packaging like 3 or 4 years ago, and I have saved it to use with my dolls. So yeah, that is Raquel's outfit. I just absolutely love it because she just, first of all, she looks adorable, but it does look like such an earnest attempt at trying to get a costume right and just getting it so wrong. So yeah, this is Miss Raquel. All right, next up we have a little bit of a princess switch, and we have Zora, my Tiana doll, dressed up as the Little Mermaid. I thought, what a great opportunity to get to kind of recreate the actress Halle Bailey's look in the live action Little Mermaid and get Miss Zora dressed up as Ariel herself. I went really simple, and I didn't give her the necklace because Ariel doesn't wear the necklace in the film. You know, it's the sea witch who has it. So I left that on my my red-haired Ariel doll. I didn't give her the shoes either because I get why American Girl added shoes to the outfit, but for the costume itself, I just wanted her to be a little fish girl. So here she is, my beautiful, stunning Zora, who, if you guys are returning to my channel, you know that in my book, I think she is like the cutest doll that American Girl has made, maybe ever. Her cute quotient is just through the roof. So yeah, here she is, my Little Mermaid, Miss Zora. All right, and next up we have Morgan as an American Airlines pilot. All right, so Morgan is my FAO Schwartz special edition doll, and she's one of the eldest dolls in the dollhouse. But you know what? She's a fancy gal. She's going places. She's got things to do. So I wanted to give her costume a little bit of a day-to-night Barbie feel. So instead of doing the tailored slacks that actually go with the rest of this outfit, I gave her the little gaucho pants that came out a couple years ago with the Old Navy collab, so that if she wanted to, she just unbuttons her little blazer, takes off her little scarf, and she is ready to go. She can go out with the girls. She could go out on a date. She could, you know, take herself out for a latte, whatever she wants to do. And she's just all ready. So that is Morgan. All right, next up is Miss Noel, dressed as Cher. I, again, made some modifications to the outfit. Noel would never be caught dead in knee highs, ever. Sensory nightmare. So she is wearing long white tights, and also she would never wear platforms. They are too impractical for her. We don't have that in common. I will absolutely rock a platform, but not her. So she has these cute little Mary Janes instead, which I believe are from Claudia's collection. And to properly finish off the outfit, I took a piece of fluffy chenille yarn from my work stash and just gave her a little headband like Cher has in the movie. So there she is, complete with her tiny little backpack. I love her. Clueless was one of my absolute favorite movies growing up. It's still one of my favorite films, and it completely revolutionized the way that I dressed for the rest of my life. So yeah, this film is really important to me, but also I love that I get to have these kinds of pieces now in my doll wardrobe without me having to painstakingly make everything. So yeah, that's Miss Noel. All right, and next on the list is my Joss doll, Kayla, who is a Patriots cheerleader. I grew up on lots and lots of football, and so when we moved to New England, I had to get the Patriots cheerleading outfit by American Girl, and thankfully it was also on a big sale when I got it, so yay! But yeah, with the base doll Joss having done both gymnastics and cheer, I thought it'd be really cute to have her get all dressed up as a grown-up professional cheerleader. So that's Kayla. All right, and our next doll. This was the first costume that I thought up when I was preparing for this Halloween, and it is Evette as Miss Dorothy Gale of The Wizard of Oz. If you don't know, in the original Wizard of Oz books, Dorothy's shoes that she's given are not ruby. They're actually silver, and in popular media, they're portrayed as ruby because when they filmed the 1939 film, Technicolor was still very new, and they wanted the shoes to show up really, really well on the yellow brick road, and the silver did not show up well, so they changed it to ruby. It was that simple. But I wanted to go ahead and portray her as she was in the book, and I used Claudie's tap shoes for her little silver shoes. So there we go. That's my girl, Evette, Little Miss Dorothy Gale. All right, just 2 more dolls to go. Our next doll is my Lila doll, who is Daphne in my collection. And she is dressed up as an Olympic gymnast. She medaled in vault, bar, and floor. This might have been my best events as well. Yeah, so this is the Team USA outfit that came out, I think, in 2022. And funny enough, I bought the base outfit from American Girl, and then at one point they sent me the jacket, medals, and flag as just a freebie with one of my orders. I don't remember what order it was, but yeah. And then I paired it with the shoes from that little skirt and cardigan set that came out last summer, because I really like these. I have, you know, her little slippers, but I like the idea of, you know, actually having your shoesies on when you're walking around afterwards. So yeah, that is my Daphne. All right, and lastly, I'm most excited about this, the girl who needs no introduction, unless you are brand new to my channel, in which case this is Penelope as Elphaba. I love this. She looks so good in Elphaba's outfit. Again, I know Penelope is like a polarizing doll, but she is my bestie. This is the doll that's my best friend, so of course she's gonna dress up as my favorite character. Yeah, so here she is in my American Girl Elfie's meet outfit, and I bought little glasses off of Amazon because I wanted Elfie to have, you know, her full look from the film. So Penelope's borrowing those as well. So there she is, all dressed and ready to go. I am not dressing as Elfie. I'm going to keep my costume a surprise until I post it, but it is in the mail. It is coming. I prefer to make my costumes, but didn't have time for that this year, unfortunately. So, but yeah, that's Miss Penelope dressed up as Elfie. All right, friends, so here we go. One last look at the girls all dressed up for Halloween. Looking so cute, hanging out in the bedroom. I actually have lights that are coming this week for the dollhouse, so that's gonna make a big difference when it comes to filming inside of the dollhouse. I'm really excited about that. So here's one last look at everyone. I'm so happy with how they came out. We have Bennett playing as Toto for us. So sweet. All right, thank you so much, friends, for hanging out with me while I showed you what my dolls are going to be wearing for Halloween. Let me know down in the comments which Halloween outfit was your favorite, and who are you dressing your dolls as for Halloween this year? I would love to hear all about it. And stay tuned for this Saturday because I'm going to be posting my first decorating the dollhouse video where I get it all ready for fall and for Halloween. I'm super excited because this is my first year with my dollhouse. This is going to be the first time I'm decorating it for a holiday. I have been waiting so long for this opportunity. So yeah, I'd love it if you'd come and hang out with me for that video. And again, that'll be posted on Saturday. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you on Saturday. Bye.